and it's 2 rounds on this to determine the points. Let's see how HBZ does on this round and on this map. Maybe we'll see some different strategies. We're seeing a ready call from Quaxy. We're going to see one pretty soon from HBZ. And there it is.
Yep, and we'll just go ahead and say real quickly as this game's about to start that Season 2 for the North American League is starting on Sunday. We have changed the format, so now North American divisions are split into 4 divisions instead of 2 divisions with 2 groups each. So that is as per requested by the teams. The match has started. We do see that HBZ is starting on Marines up in Warehouse. Quaxy is on Aliens down in Shipping. We see a 2-skull push into Hub that's a little light compared to most teams. Most teams spend at least 3, oftentimes 4 into Hub, but there is only 1 Marine there to counter. That is Shoot to Kill, who has already put some shots in on Plastic, so Plastic's down to half health. Mulk is going to go ahead and try and kind of swing around the boxes, get up on the ceiling, maybe put Herring on Shoot to Kill, but Shoot to Kill gets completely surprised. This Robot and Myers come from elevator transfer out of nowhere.
Yeah, and now Mulk, Myers, Robot, and Plastic are just sneaking through North Tunnels right now. Looks like they're going to bypass that RT just to let the Marines know that they're not there. They know that 2 Marines are in server room, and HBZ knows that they're right there on the outside. Shoot to Kill is coming out into North Tunnels right now, trying to play it safe. We still got, Dead Man Walking tags Robot in the doorway. Mulk and Myers now in there. They're going to make their push against Cold Death. Plastic comes in from the bottom. Wow, and Dead Man Walking is the last one left, and he ends up going down.
Yeah, that was just some really excellent coordination and again, patience by Quaxy.
Yeah, and that team, you know, that's their now team like slogan. Quaxy, the patient team, or the patient killers. So HBZ, 2 Marines and HBZ in Shipping right now. Quaxy reacting there already, takes down Manian, and Hackatry, is down as well. Wow, doing a great job just keeping the Marines not being able to expand. RT going down in ore processing by Putkonen. We have Manian coming to try to stop that. He's at 45%. I don't know if it's just going to be in time. 15% on that. Robot comes in to help out, takes his aim away, and takes down that RT. That job is done, and Robot is coming in for the kill against Manian. Takes him down as well.
Hackatry there to reinforce, though, able to take down able to take down Robot. But Putkonen is going to be left alive. He's very low on health. But Hackatry is going to go ahead and push into Repair Room as Plastic is down there taking down the RT. He is very, very close to taking that RT. And again, Putkonen does the exact same thing he did in ore processing, which is show up, 5 seconds before that RT goes down, 5 seconds before his teammate is gonna die and not get the RT kill and get the distraction.
Yeah,
Conan, man.
We are seeing the Marine HBZ kind of met at every point in the map. I mean, right now they're doing a okay push in logistics. We got 4 of Quaxy's aliens coming in and just making short work of that push. And we got Myers versus Cold Death right now in server room. Cold Death goes down, and great map control. Look at your map, guys. We are seeing some great map control for the aliens. They are just dominating map control in terms of units spread out on the field. And we are definitely going to start seeing some base control pretty soon as they start expanding.
Yeah, and this time there's no complaints about as HBZ does have to take advantage. They're plenty warmed up. I'm just gonna say this: Quaxy's blown me away today. I have their form, man, their patience, their poise is just.
Yeah, timing with group attacks. I mean, we're talking like, making sure that the enemy's focus is on 2 on the left side when you have 1 on the right side, and then the 2 go in, and then the one on the right side knows when to go. I mean, it's exciting to watch them set up an attack.
I want to see them play Archaea.
Yeah. Well, we might see that. Who knows going forward as the teams start fleshing out in this
we will see
in
it.
this season.
Don't you worry about that.
We are seeing a
They
little
are both
bit
Division 1. We will see it.
we are seeing a takeout there in hub going into mezzanine. That resource tower is in trouble. 3 Marine push coming into logistics. And Kasesa is the only one there. He's a gorge. He's backed up by Mulk, who's their lurk. We see a phase gate blueprint coming down in logistics. This is pretty aggressive for HBZ. That'll really link up, but in their base is in trouble. 22% on 1 RT, and they don't have that phase gate up, and it looks like that phase gate is going to go down. Those Marines are going to respawn, and Conan is going to get away with 83% down on that second one, and he gets taken down by Cold Death's mine as he's running off. Good mine placement there. And we see Cold Death in elevator transfer just kind of hanging out, building the power. But he's got incoming a Lurk and a Skulk, Myers and Molt coming in to chew on him. And let's see if he'll be able to hold that off.
And I just want to point out for a second here, this is how you know that HBZ is flustered and caught off guard. That phase gate went up in logistics. There was a phase gate in server room. And so the question is, why didn't anybody come through the phase gate to reinforce? Well, that would be because the power was not done in logistics.
Oh, wow. What a kind of backwards mistake.
I mean, that just goes to show that when a team like Quaxy comes out with this kind of, good form, it can take any team. And HBZ is not a bad team. They've got good players. They are certainly.
Oh, they're in Division 1.
Not new. They're Division 1, right? And it can take any team and cause them to make what I can only term stupid mistakes.
Yeah, we're seeing elevator transfer has just been claimed by the aliens. They have the standard 2 crags hidden behind this wall right here. So that is going to help with the health growth of that hive.
We want to go ahead and point out for anybody who's new to Natural Selection 2 that while crags will increase the rate of health growth of a new structure, like a hive, it will not cause that hive to be actually grown and completed fast. It will only get its maximum health. So the only thing that can actually make, and that actually goes the same for Marines welders. Marine welders will get the maximum health of a building up faster, but they will not actually build the structure any faster than your standard build tool. So the only thing in this game that will actually build something faster is the Gorge heal spread.
We're seeing a phase gate going up in Hub, Cold Death, Hakatari, Deadman, and Shoot to Kill there. They just dropped a scan in elevator. 42% grown on that hive. They know it's there. Mulk backs up. Kaseya's there. Myers is there. The whole Quaxy team, if it's anything that we've seen them play, is going to converge on these Marines. We see Deadman Walking go down, Menian go down. Cold Death and Hakatari is the only ones left. Myers doing a great job skulking about. He might get taken out, and he does. We got 2 other skulks in the back end of Hub. And these Marines are just filing through, trying to get that crucial foothold, and they end up winning that engagement, though there was losses on both sides. We're seeing an armory come up for a little bit of a forward base in Hub. We see this a lot of the times that Marines like to take Hub as a phase gate. We see usually an arc factory go up in Hub because it's easier and faster to get arcs around the map. So we might see that. That might be HBZ's play right now at this point in the game.
Yeah, and we're seeing Quaxy sitting on 73 res right now. They have 4 res nodes. They just took down another one of the HBZ res nodes. So, yeah, this is not looking good for HBZ. That phase gate in Hub is going to give them a good position to work from, but it is already down at half health. Welders are not completed, so there is no way to repair that phase gate, and that's really, really dangerous. Anytime you have phase gates without welders, you're asking.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, an exo going in without a welder. Like
Right.
you just know that you need that. Blink has started for the aliens, which is gonna help out really well. Close to fades are Plastic, Myers, Pekonen, and Robot are all close to fading with that crucial 50 res that it takes. 75 team res for the aliens. Sitting on very, very, very good res.
Yeah, they are definitely in a good position here. Although we do see that HBZ is now up to 5 res nodes as they have taken over Repair Room and Server Room. Mezzanine is still not claimed for anyone, but with those 2 hives, Bile Bomb on its way, Blink on its way, I'm assuming we're going to see a shift, the Shift Hive upgrade in Elevator Transfer very soon.
Good engagement in logistics. Yeah. Minion and Cold Death just taking down one of the Quaxy Skulks there. Going to take down that RT. And it's going to go down. Plastic is not going to be in time. He goes in for a kill, and Plastic is stuck between Minion and Cold Death. He does end up taking down Minion, but gets taken down by Cold Death at the end. We're seeing a nice push. There's a fade on the field. That is Quaxy. Nice push into Hub. They couldn't repair that phase gate, as you said, Nietzsche. 17%. They still don't have welders on the field, and that phase gate is on
fire.
They're
not even on the way. Yeah, they're not even on the way, so there's not a thing they can do right now to get that taken care of, although they are pushing into Elevator Transport, but fades are out on the field. Robot pushes in and just annihilates Shoot to Kill. Dead Man Walking gets taken out by Robot as well. Shotguns have been completed so that they have a little bit of a defense against those fades now, but Plastic is on fade, Quaxy's on fade, and Robot's on fade.
Push now.
It's probably going to be any time.
Yeah, push now into Hub. They just know 16% on that phase gate. I mean, Molt could actually just fly around while anyone else is is in there and just try to spike down that last bit of that phase gate.
Yeah, this is definitely a bad situation for HBZ to be in. Although we do see welders are now complete, so that phase gate is being repaired. It's up at 27. It's up at 27%, 35%. So they're going to go ahead and get that repaired. Although we do see that the people are going to be pushing into Hub from Quaxy's team. Mulk is just kind of at Cold Death. Dead Man Walking gets down to half health as Robot and Myers go in as well. You see Quaxy down hitting Minion in South Tunnels. He gets taken out. Man, this is looking worse and worse and worse for HBZ here. They are doing okay on res right now. They are managing the whole hub. There's a beacon though? What?
It's a beacon that came up and they all just came in and came right back into hub. Maybe it was just to stop the engagement just for a second. I have seen that, but very rarely. Wasn't expecting that.
With one end.
Yeah, we have Leap starting. Shift Hive is almost done.
That had to be a mistake. We do see Minion, however, down in logistics. How did he get down to logistics so fast? He must have gone straight from...
He must have just went straight from the base. Robot comes there, stabs him through the heart, and we're seeing 2 other fades right now in Hub. They are blinking in and out, just giving hell to these Marines. They just cannot seem to establish a good, steady foothold in here. And now here comes a swarm of the rest of Quaxy coming in there, taking down Shoot to Kill. They are all over that phase gate. Any Marine that comes through is probably going to die instantly. You got 3 fades just spamming it down. Oh man, Cold Death blind, Dead Man Walking all down. We see Pekonen takes down an extractor as well somewhere on the map. Leap has now been completed and Hub has been denied to HBZ. What great play that we're seeing right now, guys. If you're looking at your map, the aliens control elevator transfer, shipping. They also control logistics, which means technically they have this side of the map. If they drop in server room, they can basically have this side and literally cut off the Marines.
Yeah, you can see that they're just going to go ahead and use a Nutrient Mist to build up assists in Hub because they want to make sure that there is absolutely no chance of anyone rebuilding in this.
3 Marine push in server room. HBZ goes down,
Yeah,
fighting against 3 fades, completely annihilated. Adrenaline has been completed, I'm sorry, the Adrenaline Spur.
I think this one's going to Quaxy again as well. You know, they're not exactly killing it on res. They've definitely had a better res position, but only slightly compared to HBZ. But they're winning engagements. They have much better positioning on the map. They're keeping HBZ from expanding really anywhere.
Yeah, Robot in warehouse trying to take down that observatory, 53%, but ran off right when 2 Marines phased in. And now we're seeing that the Marines have warehouse and repair. That's basically all they got at this point in terms of map control. And we see assist chain now moving in to server room. This is definitely, they're going to claim this extractor, and they're going to claim this tech point. And we're just going to see a 3rd hive drop, I'd say pretty soon, Nate.
Yeah, there is a phase gate up in a repair room again, so Mulk is going to come in and just kind of ping on that and try and pull HBZ back from this push that they're making into logistics. But they have taken down the res foot in logistics, but wow, look at this. Pukonin is up in warehouse. He's taken down the observatory.
He took it down. He's munching on the power now.
Yep. Taken the EN. I need to speak clear, I'm sorry.
Wow. And some Marines phase through. You know, the problem that HBZ is obviously having is the coordination and the quickness, you know, the speed of the attacks around the map and the harassment that Quaxy is doing. HBZ needs to be all over the place to try to defend against this. And because of that, and because they're losing those engagements most of the time, it's gonna be it's really hard for them to expand, let alone hold any part of the map.
Yeah, this is again the patience and poise and I keep saying it, and I'm sure I sound like a broken record at this point, but Quaxy is, they never overextend, ever. And that's really impressive.
Yeah, and we're seeing this fight in platform. You guys are seeing from the view from the Fade Plastic. Wow, some great Fade action and kills that we saw there. Blinking into warehouse, just trying to see what's going on. Mulk takes down 3 mines, clears that out of the way. Big fight happening in repair room. We got almost the entire team of Quaxy, 2 Fades, 2 Skulks in there. And that RT is going to go down. That's going to drop the Marines down to... Oh, and there's the good game from HBZ. That was definitely coming.
Yeah, it was only a matter of time. I think the HBZ may even be beginning to get demoralized at this point. It'll be interesting to see how the next map goes.
Yeah, if we look at the map, guys, they had warehouse and repair. They couldn't do anything. They couldn't expand anywhere. The aliens had this entire part of the map. So really hard for HBZ to have any type of unit and or base map control on that round.